Guerlain is quickly becoming one of my favorite fragrance houses. Everything I pick up from Guerlain here lately just seems to be a banger. So let me give you my thoughts on Rose Amira from the Absolute Allegoria line of Guerlain. Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina, and over on this channel I talk about all things fragrance. So whether you are looking to elevate your vibe, curate the ultimate fragrance collection, or you just like smelling good, stick around because I got you covered. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video while you're here, and go ahead and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my new content. Okay, so today we're doing a full detailed review on Rose Amira from Guerlain. Now this fragrance is from the Absolute Allegoria line. They do have an Allegoria line that has EDTs and the Forte line that has some EDPs, but this one is supposed to be more potent. I guess their version of an X-Straight for this particular line. And the price of these retail, I believe, is $245, and this is for the 125 milliliter size. So as the name suggests, this is a rose fragrance, and the notes are listed as incense, rose water, middle note in the top, middle notes of rose de grace, absolute, Bulgarian rose, raspberry accord, and in the base you have patchouli, leather accord, musk accord, and white amber. Y'all, this is a fresh, spicy rose fragrance. I don't get much of the leather, but there is a little bit of musk in the dry down, and definitely this is a rose forward fragrance. So if you don't like rose, I can tell you now, you probably won't like this one. This has a little bit of depth from that incense, but I notice as time wears on, that incense starts to fade into the background and it becomes a lot fresher and a lot lighter. If you wanted a comparison, the closest thing I could compare this to would be Frederic Maule's Portrait of a Lady. It's in that same vein of spicy roses, but this one is a lot more fresher. I think it's a lot easier to wear, and it's a little bit more youthful. So if you think Portrait of a Lady was just a little teeny too much, but you kind of like where it was going, I think you should try Rose Amira, y'all. I've worn this several times. Now I will say this fragrance is borderline in beast mode. Like, just a little bit goes a long way. I can get away with a good 5 sprays. Anything more than that is about overkill, and y'all, that's coming from a chronic oversprayer. So you know, if I'm telling you mind your sprays, you need to mind your sprays, because I will spray until you sneeze, baby. Listen, do it and do it till you're satisfied. But trust me when I tell you, you only need about a good 5 sprays max, and this will carry you throughout the majority of your day. Okay, now let's be realistic. When I say take you through the day, I mean the majority of what you're doing, running your errands, going somewhere. I don't mean literally 24 hours. I hope within that time frame you have met with some soap and some water, you took a bath, and it's time for you to put something else on, okay? So, but this will get you a few good hours where you don't have to look for this. You can smell it without putting your skin to your nose. Like, she's there, she's present. Now I do feel like this could be something that a man could wear if he were into this type of fragrance profile, but for the most part I think this is pretty feminine leaning. This fragrance is better suited for cooler weather and going out, because it's just a little bit dark. Now it is lighter and fresh, more fresh than Portrait of a Lady, but the same place you would wear Portrait of a Lady to, you would wear Rose Amira to. It's just easier, I think, for the general public to like. Do I think it's mass appealing? Not really. I don't think this is a fragrance that any random person would walk into the store and say, hey, this is great. You know, I think it does lean a little bit more. When I say mature, I don't mean old. I really mean just in status, in lifestyle, like in your everyday situation. I don't think this is for somebody who has a very casual life. I think this is for somebody who goes to the office, goes to corporate events, goes to things where they have to dress up a little bit more often. This fragrance makes me feel really sophisticated and put together. Like, that's the overall vibe, the overall mood of this fragrance. If you are putting on some clothes and you want to feel put together, this is that type of fragrance. And it's really versatile, because this could take you from, let's say, a special occasion type of event all the way down to a sexy date night. And I feel like it's a really good value for the price. $240 for Guerlain in this size. It's a 125 ml fragrance. I think it is priced just right. I want to explore some more from the Absolute Allegoria line because I was just so impressed with Rose Amira. I'm a rose girl, so this is right up my alley. Again, if you don't like rose, I would suggest that you sample this first. So if you live somewhere where Guerlain is out on display in counters in your local department stores, go try it that way. I haven't seen many samples for Rose Amira online. If you can snag them, snag a sample from somewhere, kudos. I got my sample because I placed another order from Guerlain and that was one of the samples that I could choose. But just like going out on your own and buying a sample from somewhere, if I find someplace, I'll link it in the comments. If not, you know, happy fragrance sample hunting. You're gonna have to find it on your own. But again, those are my just quick thoughts on Rose Amira. Like I said, I have worn this on skin several times. I've had this for quite a little minute now. So my thoughts are complete. I do want to find out how this is going to wear in warmer weather. I'm thinking maybe like a spring, you know, mid to late spring date night, even a summer date night. I want to see how this reacts on skin with a little bit of heat because right now, of course, we are in fall. It's close to Thanksgiving, so it's a little cooler where I am. And this is right up my alley. Anyway, if you have tried this, let me know what you think about it down in the comments. And if you're interested in getting your nose on it, let's talk about that too down there. And until next time, you guys be blessed. I will see you in my next video.